Sorry for the bad light, but it's in the middle of the night, and I want to say what I had to say. It's Christmas Day today, Christmas Eve last night, and going through Louisiana, I thought I could stay at the Walmart, but they close early. There's a sign there, no overnight camping, or no overnight trailers. And but the place was full of sheriffs, I guess they are. So I went and I asked them. I says, "Is it okay if I slept here tonight?" And the guy was really nice. He says, "No, because somebody's gonna call us," and he says that was it. He says somebody knows, somebody's gonna see here and they'll call us. So in other words, he would have to tell me to leave. But he was a nice guy. So I thought, well, maybe I'll go to this hotel over here. And on Christmas Eve, the parking lot was just about empty. Surely they'll let me sleep over there for the night. It was dark. It's late already. And I went over there, and I said in a very nice way. I explained to her, I'm traveling now, and it's I just need a little. If I could just go, to a, some corner of your parking lot or something, and just get my sleep. And she said, then she went into this real coldness. We don't allow people to sleep in our parking lots. And she said, and we have the police coming through here all the time, all night. I said, well, there's maybe apartments around here that I could park near them? She says, no, you can't park near them either. The police patrol all the apartments around here. And she says, and they'll put you in jail. They catch you sleeping in your car, they'll put you in jail. Christmas Eve night, man. But that's the way it is, There's some nice people in Louisiana, mostly the black people. But there are some wicked, wicked, cold as hell white people. Not a living nerve in their body, I don't think. They are stone cold and cruel. Once you get to Houston, if you're coming from the West Coast, once you get to Houston, you start seeing the cool coldness of the people. In Houston, I asked the security guard for directions. He says, "Hey, dude, I'm on my lunch break, I mean, it's real short here. I thought they only call people dude in California. Now I gotta listen to this crap out here too? Just nasty coldness, So then I finally get to Mississippi, And there's the big signs in the rest areas. No overnight parking. What? What's a rest area for? When you get tired, you're up at night, and you're tired, you don't want to get killed behind the wheel because of falling asleep. That's what the rest areas are there for, I thought. Oh yeah, you can sleep maybe, an hour or something, then you're supposed to wake up, set an alarm. How stupid they are on Christmas Eve, And I'm just saying, I'm getting out of Louisiana. They're going to put me in jail for sleeping in my van? These people are sick, man. So I just kept driving and driving through the night, keep going. Got to Mississippi, so I didn't go to that restaurant because they had these big, huge signs, no overnight parking. Once when you starting to drive in there, and then when you get into the place with this car, another big giant sign, no overnight parking. Whoa! So you can't park in the whole state, What a weird place, man. I thought California was bad. Yeah, they're bad, but they do it more sneakily, more mischievously, And then finally I get to another rest stop in Mississippi, and there was an old black guy as a security guard, and I asked him, I said, "You mind if I sleep here?" And he gave me a big thumbs up, And he says, I said, "God bless you." He says, "Merry Christmas," So those are the decent people are the black people by sure, you know. The white people, I think they had this thing in their minds that they got to keep the slaves down or something, you know. So they're really cruel, merciless people, you know, no mercy. And the black people, most of them are very nice people, very friendly, you know, with a good spirit in them. And a lot of them believe in God, I know, down here. But just weird stuff, man. Made me feel like going back to California as soon as I can. But I don't know. See what's gonna happen, you know. Just strange stuff, you know. You hear about that, you know, about in the South. I heard those strange stories, you know. But so far, no problems with the police at all. You never know, man. What I was talking about before was the imaginary line, you know, the international date line, and they put it in they have to put it in the ocean, you know. Otherwise, if you put it right through the middle of the United States or some country, actually, you know, it would be like today's Thursday morning, and a few inches away they would say, no, it's Friday morning, you know, or it's the 16th today, no, it's the 17th. I mean, that's how the line is. I mean, it's the morning. Morning is the morning. It's about, you know what, a second to go over that international date line. And in a second's time, you lost the day, you know. So, I mean, it's really strange, you know, but it's really fascinating, too. Why don't we learn about this stuff in school? I never did, you know, because, I mean, stuff like that would be interesting, you know, because they make school so boring. Like what I said, it's a babysitter. But, I mean, you know, to me that is an interesting. They don't teach you geography anymore. They don't teach us a real science. The Christian education, you know, there was a Christian education. Just think of what you could learn of real things and of beneficial things. But they fill your head with nonsense stuff you never could ever need or use, and nothing about the world that we're living in, the world that God created, and that we walk upon this earth. You know. And then, but if you say, well, you have to get that from National Geographic or whatever. But you know what? Those shows are full of fallacy. They're showing you pictures of these planets, you know, past Pluto and all this, and you find out that's not those. That's all a simulation. It's not real. Their telescopes don't reach that far. It's all theory. All this garbage they teach. The speed of light is a theory. They say when you see a falling star, oh, that happened like 1,000,000 years ago. Baloney. I don't believe it. I don't fall for it. They're full of their theories. When you see something happening, it's happening right then. And I looked up the speed of light, you know, on the internet, and they said it's a theory. They're teaching you theories that's facts, but they're only theories and they're lies. You know. So be careful in this world. I can see it getting darker and darker. When I was like in my 20s, that's when I started feeling that there was no safe place, you know. No place that you could feel like you were at home and relax, you know. And when the escalation of violence in Mexico, with the promoting of all this queer transvestite garbage, it's like it's everywhere. It's just getting darker and darker, all over the place. You know, and that's why you know, I disagree with Trump about what he says about that the police should have access to people's computers and Apple computers and all this, because when they have that technology, they're going to use it for evil, you see, because it's just evil is growing, the darkness is growing, and Christians, honest Christians, are the ones that they're gonna just kill in the future. They want to kill them. So, you know, yeah. So, you know, I admire Trump that he stood up against all those lies, because I know what it feels like trying to talk to Satanists. And they will not listen. They keep compounding the problem by bringing more and more bull crap and lies until you're so buried in the crap Nobody can see what's going on, you know. But thank God the American people could at least see what happened in the election. But now, you know, I'm going to put this now underneath the thing. Read under there. There's an article about Trump being a part of the Illuminati and Jewish Illuminati and his connections there. And I want you to read that because, you know, let's hope for the best, you know. But some things you should be aware of also, you know. He said you know, Snowden was a traitor, that he should be hung. He was a traitor to who? To the American people? Or to the oppressors of the American people? And whose side is Trump on, you know? So we'll see. We'll wait till he becomes president, and we'll watch him. We'll see. Yeah, so you out there that are with God, you know what I'm talking about. This darkness that's growing, you know. And it makes me ill all the time. And you know, it makes me frightened even, you know. Because it's so frightful to look in the face of such coldness and such cruelty. How people can be so cruel, you know. It makes you it makes you want to vomit, you know. It makes you sick to your stomach. Because I like people that have a kind spirit, generous spirit, a spirit of love, you know. I can't stand that coldness. They're so cold and cruel to the innocent people. That's the thing. And no mercy. And this lady in the hotel, she says, I know because I used to work with the district attorney, you know. And these people are so cold that they could put innocent people in jail and have no qualms of it. Instead of treating them with kindness and love, inviting them into their home even. No, Christmas Eve, we're going to put you in jail for sleeping in your vehicle. This is backwards, man. And it's evil. It's pure satanic evil.